What's going on, Papa fam? It's your boy, Papa React. Welcome to day 5, the Ultimate Developer Workshop, the Metaverse Challenge you guys have all been loving. Welcome to this awesome, incredible event. We have so many people tuned in right now. It's incredible. We have over 2,500 people inside of this event. That is insane. And I am proud to go ahead and be a part of this massive community, this family. That's why we call it the Papa Fam. I'm going to be showing you your full roadmap for Web 3.0 full stack development, how to kick ass in the year 2022 with React.js. Get hyped up, smash the thumbs up button if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Crowdcast, go ahead and destroy that chat. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the Ultimate Developer Workshop. Welcome. Hey, let me know where you guys are watching from right now. This is so sick. Look, the energy right now is off the roof. Emails have been sent out. Everyone should be jumping into those links right now. We have hundreds and hundreds of people, 2,500 people across the world. We got the US, we got everyone, Luxembourg, we got UK, we got France. This is so sick. New Zealand, Kenya, Austria, Zambia, Pakistan, Belgium, India. That's what I'm talking about. Philippines. Yo, what is up, guys? I love to see all the different places you guys are in right now. I'm going to go ahead and teach you something which is applicable anywhere. You guys can use this wherever the hell you are in the world. Get hyped up. We're going to keep the pace very, very fast in today's session, guys. We've got Sweden, Slovakia, Sri Lanka, Spain. Wow, dude. Oh my God. If you're looking right now, watch this on both platforms, Crowdcast and YouTube, and you will see this chat exploding right now. That is incredible. Let's continue on, guys, with the build right now. If you're pumped up for this training and bootcamp, type "I'm ready" in the comments. Give me your time. I'm going to give you all of my energy, my effort for the next hour and a half. This is going to be a full training. We often go over that, so just get hyped up. This is going to be a hell of a lot of fun, and it's going to be intense. Hong Kong in the house as well. That is awesome, man. Wow, that's absolutely incredible, guys. Join our Papa Fam Discord server if you haven't already. Links are in the description. Amazing place. If you've been a part of this challenge, you would have seen it already, how much it pops up over there. And the Papa Fam Facebook group. You guys have been awesome in helping each other out, conquer your goals, conquer your objectives, conquer the Web3 space. This is what the community is about. So you've already got a taste for what the Papa Fam is about. Victor says, "I'm ready." Srujana, Neil, Abdul, Oro, that's what I'm talking about. Ozan, Fakens, Warren Basson, he goes, "I'm ready to go." That's what I'm talking about, dude. It's focus time. We're going to go ahead and get into a nice focus state right now, just like if we were coding, but we're going to go ahead and do the same thing now for the theory side of things. But I like to keep the energy high, so we're going to go ahead and have a lot of fun in this build right now. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and change the song up a bit. You're going to get access to this playlist as well today, all right? So focus time. Welcome to the grand finale. All of you have been waiting for this day since day 1, since we started. If you want to know what's going on today, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of the agenda. Number 1, we're going to be delivering your personalized Ultimate Developer Workshop for 2022. This is going to be applicable for the new year. If you want to start the year off with a bang, this is the place to be. I'm going to be teaching you all the fundamentals of Web 3.0, React, everything you need to go to enter the Metaverse space. And I'll be showcasing your personalized developer roadmap, and I'm going to help you crush it this year. Number 2, I have a massive grand surprise, something we haven't done before. Stick it out to the end. Trust me, all I need is about an hour of your time, and you will be super happy at the end of this stream. I've done something I've never done before, and we're gonna have a winner reveal. So we're gonna reveal a couple of places inside this challenge. You guys have competed, you've dropped your builds, and they are so sick. I'm gonna give you some of the builds that I thought were absolutely top notch, and we're gonna go ahead and break things down. Number 4, I'm gonna be giving you access to the official playlist for the Papa Fam. This is always updating, okay? So this is V3 or V4 at this point in time, but it is sick. Right, we have a massive one coming up. You're going to get access to my React Basics 101 for free. We're going to email you out. If you signed up for this challenge, you're going to get an email. Stick around, we'll give it to you. But there's even more, guys. That's already number 5. We're going so big right now. Number 6, your free JavaScript cheat sheet ebook. This went crazy last time. You guys really went mad over this. So what we did is we actually went ahead and we built another book as well. So we're not just giving you this book, we're actually going to go ahead and give you a Next.js handbook as well. And this one's even bigger. The first one was 60 pages. This one's 68 pages, right? So stick around to the end of this. We'll send it out to you as well. Don't feel free to stick around, and yeah, this is going to be sick. Honestly, we put a lot of love and hard work into these, so make sure you're there. Number 8, you get free cryptocurrency from the dudes over at Clouch. Clouch is blown up. It's a crypto platform built by the Papa Fam for the Papa Fam and beyond. And we're going to show you how to get your free crypto. And number 9, I was excited for this one, a Papa Fam Decentraland party. So we're going to run around in Decentraland together. At the end of this session, you can go ahead and head over there once I say. All right, it's going to be something which I've never seen before in the space. It's going to be fun. And number 10, we're going to open the doors to Zero to Full Stack Hero, the ultimate Papa Fam flagship course and community. This is like the inner community for what we do. So if you like the energy in these challenges, imagine a place where this is every day, this is every week, this is every month. We have this thing going in and out. Drop an exclusive offer which is only available inside of this training. Okay, so once this training is over, that offer is going to be gone for good. So stick around to join us, right? Comment which prize you're excited for. Let me know in the chat right now. It's going to be a super, oh nice, look at this. Gabriel, James, Subam, everyone's getting hyped up. This is amazing, guys. Metaverse challenge, right? We had a few big prizes. You guys built some incredible apps. First place will be a diamond free mentorship experience, 3,500. That's me and Jay, guys. You're gonna get access to our team. You're gonna get 500 in cash as well. Well, we've never done this stuff before. Second place, 3 winners of platinum memberships. That's 1,500 already. And then you're gonna get 10 winners of 100 in cash because you guys work so hard. So we're gonna help you guys out. And we're gonna give back. And number 3, 10 winners are going to get 50% off all of our courses. So that is just like, I mean, I hope we did you guys well in serving you there. And let us know in the comments if you think you won, right? I know a couple of you right now have got a serious edge with some of the submissions, but you have killed it throughout this challenge. Today's agenda, as I mentioned, we're going to go through all the things right here, okay? So let's jump into it. The Metaverse Challenge was massive, right? We had over 5,000 signups because I just checked and it was over 5,000 now. We have over 13,000 visitors just to the sign up page, right? And we actually grew a couple of thousand subscribers on YouTube in the process. What? And Clouch grew like 20,000. Oh my God. Mad. Honestly, it is crazy. We broke 100,000 subs on YouTube, so thank you so much, guys. I really massively appreciate you all. It's now got the little verified tick, which is amazing. Let's have a look at some of the builds that you guys went ahead and built, right? So day 1, you had your personalized resume portfolio. Day 2 was the login with MetaMask. Day 3, we implemented the chat, the real-time chat functionality, all of this incredible stuff. And this is the tech stack that we use. React, Next.js, Tailwind, MetaMask, Morales, amazing tech, and Clouch, right? We introduced you to the world of Clouch, absolutely smashed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you a couple of the ones which I thought were out of this world, and then we're gonna jump into the training, okay? So Jay's gonna send me some of the links right now. I've got one of them up right now. I've got Dimitri, dude. My guy, Dimitri, this one is incredible, man. I fell in love with this build when I saw it. So I'm going to show you guys this one right now. It is absolutely unreal, okay? Check this out. Look at this build right here, right? Connect with a wallet. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Authenticate with a wallet. Click sign. And wait, watch this, guys. Watch this. What? I'm going to get me a pretty cool avatar as well. But look, we can even go ahead and hide this. Like, what is this? Crazy, man. Yo, Ivan is in the house from Morales. What is up, dude? He goes smashing the like for Sunny. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you being here. Awesome to have you. You can see our app is powered by you guys. So well done, man. Let's go ahead and say, what's up, Papa Fam? Hit enter. This goes ahead and sends it over to the Morales database. Awesome stuff. Works really nice. I'm just super proud of you guys. Honestly, this is what we built originally. We had a bunch of stuff, and I will go ahead and show you a couple more of the submissions very shortly. But I'm going to just say a few things, right? Dimitri, Alexander, Lewis, Ryan, a few of you, honestly, just hats off. Hats off. It was incredible, the builds that you guys did, right? And not only you guys, there was hundreds of submissions, and it's going to take a lot of effort to get this in, right? But don't worry, those videos are always up. You're going to get to know them whenever you got the time to do it, right? Insane energy, incredible stuff. So much love, right? Russell Bryan, massive thank you. He got a job as an engineer. We had Gary Ball. We had Coding Fire. I mean, he's 14 years old and he's already coding, right? Crazy stuff. Renz learned a lot in a day, structured some of the codes. He's killing it right now. Jen, it just keeps on going, guys. Patrizio. We had Ancho. This is what the Papa Fam is about, guys. Lex actually said the best thing that happened to him was a Papa Diamond membership. So absolutely killed it. And I've personally been tutoring Lex. Incredible guy. Right, this is what we're about inside the Papa Fam. Positivity, right? Never getting stuck, always having a support network around you, always having a mentor in front of you to help guide you through what can be a very scary place. Right, this is what we do as a family. This is a Papa Fam. This is what we're about. Thank you so much, guys. Your instructor for today, right? Some of you may know me from watching the videos, but if you don't, go ahead and meet your boy. This is who I am, aka Papa React. My name's Sunny. I made a fairly decent amount of money by the age of 23, and we've gone ahead and grown consistently since. We started our own company, aka the Papa Fam, and ever since then I've just been dropping free content endlessly on YouTube to help bring more developers into the world, right? I want to go ahead and branch into Web3 right now and move into that space. But if you've watched any of my builds, comment some of your favorite builds right now, and thank you. That's all I want to say as well. Thank you, because you guys have been incredible, and it's why we do what we do and can be able to go ahead and push back to the community. Let's talk about the ultimate developer roadmap to bag your dream job in 2022, guys. I'm going to go ahead and switch up my music a little bit. Let's go ahead and pop a track in. I know some of you guys have got some favorites in this music bit, but I'm going to go ahead and just see. That was a bit of a coding song. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and let's see. Okay, I like this one. This one's pretty good. I'll turn it down. So we're going to go ahead and talk about your ultimate developer roadmap to bagging your dream job in the year 2022, okay? I'm going to keep a fast pace right now, so don't get concerned if you can't keep up. The whole point here is to absorb knowledge, help yourself learn, right? Somebody says the Tinder build, someone says Snapchat, Facebook, and LinkedIn. That's awesome, man. Yes, a lot of people you love in the Airbnb clone. Okay, awesome, man. Tinder build, DAP builds. All right, I got you, dude. I got you. So step one that you need to do, right? My opinion, learn React. It's without a doubt going to be the thing which pushes you to accelerate as a developer in the year 2022. Now I'm going to break it down. I'm not going to say learn React, but some of the benefits, right? You want to start with HTML. This is going to be your entrance into the world of web dev. Now, literally keep it very simple. Once you've got a basic page up, right, with some buttons, input fields, text, all that good stuff, then smash in some CSS, start adding paint, add the colors, right? Imagine a house. You got the building blocks, HTML, you got the paint, CSS. You just need to start making things look half decent, right? Don't worry about mastering the thing, but just get your hands into it, right? It takes time, it takes practice. And then JavaScript is like the power that goes into the app, which gives it all that powerful functionality. That's why we have Facebooks, that's why we have Tinders, that's why we have all these kind of cool apps, right? So I want you guys to go ahead and follow this route, right? But why React? Why the hell should you learn it? If you don't know what React is, this is why you're going to go ahead and need to learn it, right? So we're going to look at some stats firstly, because if I'm just some guy on the internet telling you to go ahead and learn something, but you shouldn't listen to me. You should listen to the metrics, what the market is saying, and then maybe if you want after that, you can take my word for it, right? Top companies right now are using React. We've got Amazon, Netflix, Shopify, Instagram, Reddit, Cloudflare. All these companies use React. So if you've seen any of these, there is some credibility to hold for React, okay? There's a lot of power in this space, right? 9,000 companies right now are using React in their tech stacks. So tell me right now, do you recognize any of these companies? I'm pretty sure some of you may know a couple of these, right? So make sure you stick around. Somebody's asking for the free ebook. We're going to send it out. If you stick around to the end, 2 free ebooks are coming your way. Job opportunities are booming. So next time somebody says, but what about Vue? What about Angular, right? All I'm going to say is, look how many jobs there are in React, right? There's a bigger space for it. In my opinion, go where the demand is. And I promise you, you will not forgive me for it, right? Just trust me, right? I promise you. Voted most loved in Stack Overflow in the survey recently, and Google confirms it's still trending even to this day, right? So you can see React is popping off, is still beating the other sort of comparable frameworks or libraries like Vue and Angular, right? I know someone's gonna lose their shit if I said library, right? So it's a massive GitHub community, insane stuff, and it's got over 10 million weekly downloads. So this is literally all the things that you need to know about in terms of why you should even be doing this, right? 9.6 million React websites. Now, Just let that sink in. 9.6 million websites are using React right now. Right, so next time somebody says to me, I can't get a job, guys, it's not the tech is not the problem, it's the approach you're taking. You're doing this journey solo in a lot of cases. Be a part of a community, do it together. When you get stuck, then you can go ahead and say, hey, how the hell do I fix this thing over there? I don't know how it is. What the heck is state and props? Hopefully your boy can fix that for you, but this is where we have a community to go ahead and boost this thing, right? It's used worldwide, international, anywhere where there is green right now on that screen. That's where you can pretty much be using React, and it's top in Vue in a lot of aspects, right? I'm not hating on Vue, but I'm just telling you right now, it's a winner in this case, right? Massively surging in all sorts of statistics. So yeah, and once you go ahead and learn React, it's not just websites, guys. You're also going to be able to learn React Native, which I've actually built on the channel. Check out the Uber clone if you're interested in it. But that is going to be massive because you can go ahead and take your website skills, website building skills, and then go ahead and build an iOS and Android app, and hopefully you make $1 million in the process. Don't forget about me when we do it, right? But yeah, it's going to be literally massive by learning this stuff. So what have we built with React? What's kind of possible, right? So somebody's saying the music's maybe a little bit too loud. I'll go ahead and I'll drop it a tiny bit right now, okay? So then hopefully this should be a bit easier for you guys. There we go, nice. So what have I done with React so far? We've built things like the Spotify clone. And let me know right now, if you're watching this, if you built any of these things alongside me, okay? Please let me know. It helps me know where you guys are watching, right? Spotify clone, the Tinder clone, we have the Instagram clone. In every single one, I have some little bit of a different haircut. It's pretty jokes, but yeah, it is what it is, right? We've got the Uber clone, we have the Facebook clone, we have the WhatsApp clone, we have the LinkedIn clone. Thank you, SMI Tech, for that donation. React Native all the way, dude. LinkedIn clone, the Snapchat clone, Google clone. This was not a real Google, this was our Google, which is so close, and it's Clouch. Hulu clone. It's just my opinion, React is the winner here, right? React is the absolute winner, no doubt about it, right? Let's carry on. If you want to dive into React and you want to know more than what's available on YouTube, then as I mentioned before, guys, feel free to go ahead and jump over. I'm not sure why my camera just turned off. One sec. Let me just turn it back on. Right. Why the hell did my camera just turn off? Give me 1 second, guys. I think we should be back up right now. All right, there we are. Don't know. Battery exhausted, it says. Oh, okay. Interesting. My battery's out. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. We're going to go ahead and fix the camera right now. No idea why that just happened, but we're going to actually go ahead and switch camera and go to the old school front camera. All right, there we go. Hey, look at that. All right, we got a front camera. That's all good. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and switch this one out. That's weird. I don't know why that happened. All right, switch to this one then. Let's change the front camera over here. All right, so you guys are going to get the old school Sunny right now. Okay, there we go. Nice. All right, so guys, if you're interested, we can carry on like this. It's all good. All right, let's carry on. So if you want to dive into React and more, then we teach everything in our course, 0 to Full Stack Hero. We're going to be dropping we're going to be opening the biggest offer that we have ever done in just 15 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to be opening the doors for it in 15 minutes. So while we go ahead and literally get this thing ready, just go ahead and enjoy the rest of this training, okay? So let's jump into some of the technical nitty gritty, okay? And this is hopefully it's a bit more connected, I guess, right? It could be okay, right? I mean, I don't know why that happened, but HTML, this is gonna be your base, right? It's gonna be what you wanna start on. This is where you wanna learn the basic fundamentals. Make a page and don't overcomplicate it, okay? Make it extremely simple. What people tend to do wrong is they go way too deep. They go way too into every single HTML element. Stop doing it, make it simple, then add some CSS, right? Start getting it styled up. You can see over here, we've got an example about how you can apply some styles to it. That's exactly what I want you to do. Learn things like Flexbox Froggy, My Builds. All that's gonna help you out, media queries, all that stuff, and get over to Tailwind. Trust me, it's gonna help you enjoy the process a hell of a lot more. Once you've done that, this is where you want to bring in and level up some of your JavaScript skills, right? RIP camera, but our vibe is unstoppable. That's what I'm talking about, dude. This vibe is unstoppable, and your boy can still make it work with any of this stuff. It's all good. right? So we're gonna go ahead and master the fundamentals, data types, functions, what the heck is ES6, what the heck is ES7. You guys need to know about this stuff. How do you manipulate the DOM, and what the heck is the DOM, and things like scope and fetch API. It's gonna be very important you nail these fundamentals, okay? So I'd really recommend that you do that. If you know those, the building blocks are set, and it's gonna be very easy for you to go ahead and accelerate your development, okay? So I want you guys to take it very seriously. That's where React comes in after you've done that. HTML, CSS, JavaScript are the building blocks. React introduces things like components, okay? So React allows you to have like reusable components. So rather than, you know, writing the same code a billion times over, now you can simply go ahead and write one component once, reuse it several times, right? It's as simple as that. Yes, it works. Okay, now React components are where you break down the UI and then you can reuse the components by using something called props. They're very powerful, and there are two ways of writing it. And if you want more information as to where you can go to learn that, we actually dropped a sick YouTube video where we explained it, and it's actually blowing up pretty big right now. But as you can see, we have a class-based on the left and functional. Go with the functional stuff, okay? That's my honest 1 second bit of advice on it. But when you're building a new component, functional component is your winner, okay? Class-based components are important to know because they're going to be an industry. Two massive fundamentals, state and props, okay? We've got 2 videos on YouTube which cover these, but these are going to be the things which you should write down right now because they're very important for you nailing your React fundamentals, okay? Props and state. Props are read-only, they cannot be modified, and they're passed down your app. State is basically your short-term memory for those reusable components. Okay, so you can see here, we've got the props, they go downward, right? You can't pass props back up the tree, right? Now, this is where you get into something called Redux, right? So you may or may not have heard about Redux. Redux is essentially something called a data store, right? Now, a data store is basically where you see where everything goes down, as I mentioned, props. The issue with that is you get this annoying problem called prop drilling, where what if I need to use the user object in so many places inside my app? I'm now stuck with a problem because I may want to use it everywhere, but I'm only sort of collecting the user object very low in the tree, right? So as I mentioned, if I get the user object down here, how can I then go ahead and use it up here? I can't, right? So what we can do is we can follow this Redux pattern, which we teach in a lot of our sessions, and we can go ahead and actually introduce this global store, right? So this global store is essentially going to allow us to push information into it at any point or any component inside of our app. So we don't no longer have this props kind of flying around and incorrectly going back up the tree. Now, any component can push into this global store and pull from this global store. That's why it's so important to make sure that you understand things like Redux, recoil, those kind of things. That's where we kind of cover them. And I cover them in a lot of builds, and I also cover them in 0 to full stack hero. Now your apps are supercharged, right? I keep looking over there, like the camera's over there, but it's over here. So we're gonna keep it straight over. Let me know, do you guys prefer that camera angle? It's pretty cool, right? And as I mentioned before, if you wanna learn all of this stuff, we open the doors in just 10 minutes, right? Where we cover basic, advanced concepts. All the things that I spoke about are inside of 0 to full stack hero, right? Now, once you've done React, right, what do you naturally progress to? What do you move on to, right? I am loving the IKEA light fixing in the background. Say thank you to Jay for that. That's his background. So once you go ahead and learn React, you want to move over to Next.js, and that's my personal thing. The market share is massive, and the reason being is kind of like the Flash, right? It's going to make your apps very powerful by introducing amazing techniques like server-side rendering, static site optimization. You're going to have loads of powerful things, including incremental static regeneration, which we teach inside the course. These are, if these are just words that fly around to you, you're going to be like, I don't really care what he's talking about, right? But once you get into it and you understand the benefit and how your search results can go up in Google because of this stuff, this is where it makes a massive difference, right? Super easy to learn and pick up as well, right? Rapid feature development, and it's so much better to develop for it as a developer, right? It's honestly production ready. It's awesome. It's got built-in router, so no React router nonsense. It's got, you can optimize your images, and if you didn't know, by the way, images are probably one of the biggest reasons why your apps slow down. So we look at a JPEG like it's not that big, but trust me, those things slow down your app a huge amount, right? Hybrid of server-side rendering, and as I mentioned before, TypeScript out of the box. You get loads of cool stuff, and because we introduced this new server aspect to it, whereby all the pages kind of go through a server server. Think of it in that sense. Because we now have a server, we get built-in API out of the box, right? And you get fast refresh. So if you've ever done React Native, this is where you're going to basically understand a few things, right? So now with React and Next.js, React is your library that better uses JavaScript, HTML, and CSS. Next.js is basically your framework about how you use React, okay? It gives you a hell of a powerful app. But we get more than that, right? We go ahead and then chuck in another thing into the stack called Tailwind CSS. Now, personally, the problem why I didn't like or enjoy building apps in the beginning was because it was just so boring to write CSS, right? But Tailwind came along and introduced something called utility classes. Now, utility classes mean that we can go ahead and style our apps much faster. It gives us built-in utility classes, which means that if I want the text to go white, I just type in text white and the thing is done. I don't have to export to another file, import it, and do all that yada yada yada. I want it to be fast and easy, right? Responsive breakpoints also means when I want to build an app which works across the website or across a phone or something like that, it's going to work and it's going to be damn fast, okay? So this is actually really, really powerful. Now let me know in the chat right now if Tailwind CSS is something that you like. I personally love it to pieces, right? So I actually love it. We're not stopping there, right? Once you know that stuff, naturally the thing to progress towards is the new Web3 space, right? So this is what we call decentralized, sort of like the decentralized world, right? I'm going to go ahead and break into it. So let's dive into it a little bit. Jesus Christ, I didn't see that one. That caught me off guard. But a quick word from our challenge sponsor, Clouch. This is an amazing decentralized social media platform, which you guys have blown up. The Papa Fam built this platform, right? 2 of our own devs, including me, I was the 3rd, went ahead and built this app. And guys, it blew up to over 50,000. I think we're at 66,000 users right now in just like a week. So make sure you head over to Clouch. You're going to get your free first ever cryptocurrency by checking them out. It's blowing up right now. It's literally the Twitter's for Web3. So if you're interested in crypto, all that good stuff, make sure you run over. They actually have a 20% pre-sale as well, right? So they have a huge Metaverse push right now, and make sure you check out links.papareact.com/Clouch. Link is also in the description, and you're going to go ahead and get free cryptocurrency just for signing up, okay? Just for signing up, you'll get free crypto. It's blowing up. There's actually YouTube videos right now making this thing hyped up. It's massive, right? So make sure you go ahead and do that. It's going to operate on decentralized protocols, Web3 will. So essentially, when we have the typical internet that we're used to, let's imagine I'm using Facebook Messenger. I go through Facebook, right? The servers of Facebook, when I log in, all that good stuff. Web3 allows us to have decentralized nodes, right? It's where you can become a miner in Ethereum or Bitcoin, and you can verify all the transactions and things happening on that chain, and you can actually benefit from it and make a little bit of money. So this is kind of just a very light introduction, but it's basically an open way of communication. We get our trust and privacy back, right? So you can see we can build awesome dApps like we did in this app, right? With Morales, we built a dApp, sorry. A bunch of other stuff, and as I mentioned, it's secure. You own your data now, and it's a very powerful, incredible thing, right? The evolution of Web3 is very easy when you look at it in this sense, right? I really like this demonstration because Web 1 was the Wikipedia days. Web 2 was when we kind of had the platforms, the Facebooks, Airbnbs, the Uber, the services, right? But Web 2 was that. Web 3 is now where we get into the ownership area, right? We have the trust factor. We have DeFi, which is decentralized finance, where if you look at something called a flash loan, oh my God, this is next level stuff, and it's secure. It's a secure way of financially providing liquidity. It's incredible, and this is what the world is moving towards, right? So a bunch of reasons why we should join Web3. They've got literally alternatives for all the Web 2 things that we know and love, except they're using this decentralized, trusted fashion, right? And as I mentioned, this is a very nice one. Web 1 information economy. It was like the info eras, the Wikipedias and stuff. Platforms came in Web 2, and now ownership came in Web 3. So we have NFTs and all that good stuff, right? So make sure you check it out. I'll keep looking over there. Right, so Web3 is massive on NFTs. I personally bought into an NFT called Astro Heads, right? So if anyone's heard of Astro Heads, check them out. Awesome set of NFTs, right? And really, really nice. But the whole point of an NFT is you can now show that you have ownership over a digital asset on the internet. That was never a possibility before, right? So but you might hear the argument, oh, but I can snap your JPEG and I can just like screenshot and I now have it too. Well, that's not the same thing, right? And if you can actually argue, and Gary Vee said it perfectly, If you have a piece of art in your house and it's hidden away, only you're gonna see it or the friends that come to your house. But if you have it on NFT on the internet, guys, the whole world will see it and the whole world will know that you own it. But that is damn powerful, and that gives you value which did not exist in the past, right? Really, really incredible stuff. We got Web3, React.js, Next.js, Tailwind CSS in a single app, and then we throw Morales in for some Web3. It's mad. Joe Williams, you got it spot on. He goes, but can I screenshot it? See, exactly. That's what the first thing people do. Now, what I say to people who think like that, shut them off, forget about them, move in this direction yourself and watch how you succeed and win, right? That's all I'm going to say. Leave them behind. Don't worry about it. How do you get started and learn? YouTube. You can go ahead and join any community. So ours is Zero to Full Stack Hero. Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn. Our Discord is absolutely free. There is endless free stuff to go ahead and join. Now, you may get stuck in a world of tutorial hell, right? So if you get stuck in tutorial hell, then easy way out, master the fundamentals, right? I quickly see people freak out, move into this space where they try and do too much too fast and they skip over the basic stuff, right? So HTML, CSS, JavaScript is your fundamentals, and then you start layering the tech that I'm talking about, right? Don't go running through just trying to jump on React when you've never even touched HTML or something like that, and forget what people say, right? It's not a programming language, blah, blah, blah. Screw it. Be positive, be a part of a community, ask the questions that you need to ask, never be afraid. This is what Papa Fam is all about, right? Master the fundamentals, and then how the hell do you make money from this, right? So like, you want to be like this dude and just swim in this cash, right? So what I would say is, number one, teaching and coaching. This is probably something which is massively overrated and not really understood enough, but teaching and coaching is one of the first ways that I was able to make money as a developer. And in fact, what you can do is, if you're like sort of in your first 1 to 3 months while you're learning, these rules are only going to apply if you work hard, by the way, right? You can teach a student who is one level behind you. Now, what do I mean by one level behind you? Well, let's just imagine you learn about Flexbox, right? So you learn how to position things on a screen. Now, there is a developer in the world who doesn't know how to use Flexbox. You're now one level ahead. Now you have an opportunity to teach that developer the skill that you know. Keep repeating this process and make it into a source of income where you're not ripping people off, but you want to help, right? Imagine a student pays you $50 an hour and you have 2 hours in a session. That's $100 each session, right? Do that 4 times a month. You're making $400 a month already just from helping someone else, right? So make sure you just, don't just rule this out. And the reason I say it is because there was once a point where I was broke as hell, and this got me through my life, right? I was literally coaching people, and all I was doing was just charging a certain amount of money, and I just done it on the volume. I charged people very little, and I just did it volumized, right? I teach so many people, and it made me an incredible, better developer than when I was, right? Where can you find these people to coach? Facebook groups, including ours, Instagram, Wyzant for the US, Take Lessons Again US, People Per Hour, Craigslist, all these other sites, right? I personally think LinkedIn works really well, and also Discord. We've had a bunch of Papa Fam students who have actually crushed it on Discord, so make sure you check over there as well, right? Number 2 way of making money, freelancing. Now this is where you want to be like this dude, right? You want to sit on a beach, kind of smash it, work, be your own boss, right? Some of the top freelancing sites I'd recommend: Fiverr, Upwork, TopTool, Simply Hired, People Per Hour, Acquian, Crowded, Creative Group, Freelancer.com, and there's a few more, right? But if you haven't got your account set up on these things and you say that it doesn't work, I can't get freelancing gigs, cut your excuses because you haven't even done what it took, right? Sign up to these sites and start trying to push. I have 12-year-old students inside of our community who are killing the freelancing game right now, and we're going to be bringing them on later on as well to go ahead and show you and share their experience. I'm going to bring on Papa Fam members from Zero to Full Stack Hero who are literally going to talk about their experiences, because that is literally the real deal. That's how they make their money. Now, number 3 is the permanent job, right? This is where everyone wants to kind of get to if you want to kind of move into a more secure route. So this is what I would say, right? I call it the full stack developer pyramid of wealth. Start off with number 1. You need to learn, right? You need to learn before you can do anything. So by you learning your skills, like I said, the HTML, CSS, JavaScript, that's going to start off your pyramid. The second thing, start coaching, right? As I mentioned before, you can do this at a beginner stage, and this can be done 1 month can be dedicated to learning, then you can spend 1 to 3 months going ahead and coaching other students. Once you do this, I promise you, you will start really getting a hell of a lot of ahead of your game, right? And you're gonna start making some money. And when you make money from something, it's gonna be drive you to do a lot more, right? Next, you do freelancing. So 4 to 12 months, you can venture off into that space. And all of this is a pyramid, which means you can, of course, stack it up against each other to help yourself go ahead and level up your income. And by the way, we haven't even touched the job yet. You see how most people forget about this stuff, right? So this is what I don't want you to do. You don't want to overlook this. Number 4 is the job. Okay, so this is probably going to be your big cash injection. This is where I would recommend at least about, you can do it quicker than 12 months. It's not always set at 12 months. I've had students who have crushed it within 2-3 months, but I would recommend the way of doing it is finding a mentor that's going to accelerate your growth, right? And I can be your mentor at Zero to Full Stack Hero. You can earn easily upwards of 15K. I'm telling you this, right? Because I've done it. I've gone ahead and I've climbed the corporate ladder. I've climbed the startup ladder. Now I'm climbing the YouTube ladder. So it literally, you're speaking to somebody who has done this over and over again. And I did it from the ground up. Okay, so comment in the chat what making this kind of money will do for your life. Okay, so tell me right now, is it going to give you, I want to hear your reasons. You need to have a reason why you want to do this. Is it financial stability and freedom? Is it because you want to support your family? Is it because you want to have more time to spend with your loved ones, right? I'll be honest, now I love the fact that I can fly out here, go see my boy Jay, and we can literally work together and do whatever we want to do. That's what I value, and I value supporting my family. But let me know in the chat right now, because I really want to make sure you guys have a purpose for turning up to trainings like this. Sheikh Taha says, change my life. Demetria says, financial freedom, support my family, and more free time. We have James Poda says, financial freedom or financial stability. A lot of you are saying financial stability. I like that. Jad says, support family and enjoy my life. 100% I agree with you, dude. You get one life. Why would you mess it up just simply doing one of those things, right? When you can be doing all of them, combine it, level up, and just go ahead, right? Supporting family, I love that. One guy says to go get girls. Well, I mean, you could do that too. It's up to you, right? So this is really what we're about. Sarah Solomon says financial freedom, support my family, and I love coding. And that is something I really will say. Sarah, you're right. If you love coding, make it your passion, make it your income, and then I promise you, you will love it a hell of a lot more, right? This is what we're talking about, guys. Really, really amazing. So I see a lot of people saying freedom, right? Freedom is what they want to do. Right, Mason Chetty says, support my family and have fun coding. Guys, this is it. You have your why. This is exactly why you want to do. Right, Opini says, thank you so much. He goes, become like you and inspire more people. That's honestly why I wanted to do it. I wanted to help inspire people and change people's lives, right? So guys, with that, I think it's time you get a couple of free gifts, right? So I'm going to go ahead and run through some free gifts that you guys get as part of today's training. I'll be sending you all the official Papa Fan playlist V3. It's an updated version, right? Somebody said buying my first house. I love that one. That's a very smart decision, dude. Right? And I would say maybe be a rental, right? Rent, as in buy a house and rent it out. I'm not going to get into this, but yeah, make it an asset. Right, so we're going to be sending you also the React Basics 101 module for absolutely free. Right, this is basically a snippet of what's inside of the Zero to Full Stack Hero course, and you're going to get to taste that for free. Right, and if you enjoy it, I have an offer for you which you're not going to want to miss. Right, we're going to send you the JavaScript cheat sheet ebook. This is like your Bible for JavaScript. You can use it for all the interesting things like the hidden functions you may have never known about. You're going to receive this in an email straight away after this stream. And we've gone ahead and built another ebook, the Next.js handbook. This is why we do what we do. I want to constantly upgrade the level of value we can give you, keep on giving you more and more. And as I mentioned, guys, you're getting free crypto from Clouch, right? Literally free. And that has literally got a monetary value that you can cash in on today. So honestly, go check out that one, links.papareact.com/Clouch. And guys, we're going to open the doors in just 5 minutes, right? 5 minutes, we open the doors. I'm going to get Jay to sort of, prep things up right now, but 5 minutes, I open the doors to Zero to Full Stack Hero, and all of the possibilities, all of those things that we spoke about, me being your mentor becomes a possibility, right? This is what we want to do, right? This is so sick. Joe Williams says, how the hell did you become confident in front of camera and not run out of words? Dude, it's honestly just the same thing. Whatever you do in life, do not quit and do it with other people around you, right? You need to find that same level of energy and then just go ahead and just run with it and not care what anyone else thinks. I stopped caring what people think, and that changed my life. Here's the tech that we cover in our course. We've got JavaScript, React, Redux, Node.js, Firebase, TypeScript, Express, MongoDB, GraphQL, Next.js, Tailwind, React Native. The list actually goes on, right? Because every week we drop even more coaching calls. Every week I turn up to a coaching call, and it's a 3-4 hour coaching call, right? Not just a 15-minute one. And we also cover a bunch of the tech that is used in top companies like Facebook, Microsoft, Apple, Tesla, all this stuff, right? It's all covered in the things that we teach, because I'm not teaching you this stuff to go ahead and just, you know, just for the hell of it. I want you guys to really work at these companies. We actually have people working at these companies like PayPal. I'll show you right now. The Papa Fam community is the best. I'm sorry, I'm not just saying it because it's one that we built. We proud, like, it was our core belief and decision to make a Papa Fam, which is literally that. It's a family of developers. And I'm going to bring on some of these people because I'm not joking when I say this, right? I really am. Some of my students I've not even met. Most of them I've not even met. But I feel like they are literally family to me, and I care about their progression. I care about where they want to get in life. This is why we do what we do, right? Course modules inside Zero to Full Stack Hero, a quick snippet, right? You guys can go ahead and check it out. We will be covering Web3 tech as well, right? So we haven't updated that for Web3. We're going to be covering that as well. We've just upgraded the course outline for that. And we have dynamic course content. What do I mean by dynamic? It means that every single week we have more content. Since I've released this course, we have over 100 hours of video content. And it's not like Udemy. Udemy, I get bored, right? I'm sitting there watching the same stuff over and over and over again, right? And I'm just sitting there, I'm like, what? Like, I'll buy a course for like £5 and it's like a 97% off, and I'm not even getting to like module 3 because I'm bored of it already, right? This is not what we do here. We do dynamic content which is up to date. You have to invest in yourself to make those commitments that you guys spoke about, that financial freedom, supporting your family, a reality. That's what you have to do, right? We've given you a starter guide. Jay literally put so much love into this. I was amazed when he showed me it. This is going to help you literally get through our entire community and course with ease, right? It's going to be the most warming, welcoming. And like I said, we're a community. It's not just a course. This is your lifetime community, right? Jad, exactly, I agree with you. He goes, outdated courses. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I'm sick and tired of seeing outdated Udemy courses on the internet. So I want to go ahead and show you some success stories from our Papa Fam community themselves, right? We have 2,500 people across platforms watching right now. Luke landed a £40,000 job, and I'm going to be bringing Luke on into this call in a bit. Luke is an amazing diamond student. He goes, I joined Zero to Full Stack a few months ago. Best decision I've made in my coding career. I came with a lack of confidence, but after a while, guys, he literally crushed it. And I literally mentored him through his first interview where he was kind of on the fence with them. They actually didn't let him get the job, and then he flipped it to not only get the job, but he took it a step further and got more than what was offered initially, all through the techniques that we teach inside the Papa Fam, and all through the confidence that he built by having a community behind him at all times. This is what we're about, right? Real results. Right, Gabriel landed an incredible PayPal gig, right? He's now a software engineer at PayPal, and even if he's free today, he's actually been on a couple of calls before. He's going to be brought on today as well. But he joined a job at PayPal. And no joke, the PayPal we all know and love, he is a part there, right? Fernando landed his freelancing gigs. So remember, I told you, teaching other people, freelancing, the job. This is what we're about. And we're not just telling you it for no reason. We actually have people doing this stuff all day in, right? And that is all we're talking about, right? Linda McDonald's, one of my favorite. Linda, if you're watching this, you are incredible. She asked to upgrade to Diamond after she landed her dream job as a UX developer with React, right? So she went ahead and jumped into our Diamond team. It's incredible. We have people like Brian who have incredible energy inside our course. There's me as your main mentor. And then we have success coaches, which you can actually become yourself, because I want to get you public speaking. I want to get you to a point where you don't feel afraid. You can talk to people and and you don't have this fear of like, interviews or unprepared questioning. I want you to get to a point where you have so much damn confidence that you just crush it in the space no matter where you are. Right? As I mentioned, the success coaches, they're going to do weekly coaching calls as well as me, right? So I'm there on Wednesdays and every other Thursday. They're there every single Friday. And again, these get uploaded to the course as well. Any platinum or diamond member can become a success coach as well. It's always growing. And this is a huge, incredible story, guys. Two of our own Papa success coaches, Adil and Dash, actually built Clouch, right? They built Clouch from the ground up. They received these guys are like 18 years old each, right? And they're based in India right now. These guys crushed it. They got mega above market pay rates, and they now work from home. They are now hired for full-time work with the team, and I mentor them on the side, and they are absolutely killing it and loving life. Right, this is exactly what we want to do inside of this. And we've actually got another freelancing gig, which is starting in January, where I'm hiring more success coaches. And this is just growing. So we have more opportunities like this coming all the time. And you guys have seen Clouch is now an app which literally has exploded to 60,000 users in just over a few days, right? So about 3 days it blew up. Our Papa Fam community is bloody fire, right? Dedicated Slack, Discord channels, daily tech news every day on the Slack channel, weekly newsletters by me and Jay. We put love and attention into this. Success coaches, me as your mentor, and we have memes in the Crypto Heads channel on Slack. That's why you should join, right? But we have a Crypto Heads channel, so we stay relevant. We're always trying to push to be ahead of the game. Right, this is what we talk about. We have over 500 active members inside of our Papa Fam community. It is my family now. That is my family. This is what we talk about. That was your homework for before. And in fact, let me go ahead and just say one more thing. Loads of questions now. When is this starting? How can I go ahead and join in? Well, we're going to open the doors in just a second, right? We're going to actually go ahead and tell you. And as I mentioned before, guys, we went ahead and had a challenge, right? We had a massive challenge, and I'm going to tell you right now, me and Jay spent so much time, right? I was up all night last night and the day before. We've been busy, right? I've been in Dubai, but we've still been hustling. And what we found is, Jay, how many have we got now? How many people? We've got like over 1,000 different submissions right now. We've got a breakdown of the top 10. Right, for the first place. We have a breakdown of the top 20 for the second place, and we have a couple of additional people for third place. But what we're going to do is we're going to email and get around to announcing the winners in person, and then bring them on calls to go ahead and show them. So I'm actually going to literally go ahead and send you a Zoom invite, and I want to get on a call with you, and I want to announce the winners. I'm going to record all of that and show you all, so you guys can actually experience it, because it was so difficult to get the first place. It was so hard to announce the first place winner, because I was mind blown. I thought we were going to get a couple of hundred, but we got thousands of submissions. So me and Jay are the only people who are naturally going through all of this to make it work. So we're going to go ahead and announce all the emails we're going to announce the winners by email very, very, very shortly. Okay, so stay tuned. It's time for the grand reveal, guys. Okay, we're literally so close. What I want you all to do, right? Remember, we talked about all of the different things. We talked about, what's up, Frank? $5 donation. Appreciate you, dude. We talked about all those things: financial freedom, supporting your family, doing what you love, having the ability to work anywhere in the world, not being affected by things like, the virus and all these other things, right? Having the flexibility to do what you want to do for the rest of your life, right? Babatunde, thank you for becoming a Papa Fam special tier member. It's finally time that I go ahead and drop the biggest news that we have ever done. And what we decided to do was we wanted to go ahead and do something massive as part of the Papa Fam turning 1 year old as well, right? This is the first year that we've ever done this. It's because it is only the first year that we hit 100,000 subscribers. The Papa Fam started December 30th last year, and as a way of saying thank you to you all, I've gone ahead and given you the best offer that I possibly can ever give you, and it's going to be live while this webinar is available online, right? So as soon as this goes off, this is going to go away. So I'm going to be revealing some limited time coupon codes, and I'm going to literally only have these valid while the webinar is live. So papareact.com/course. we're going to go ahead and drop something in just a second. So go ahead and load up papareact.com/course right now. And soon I'll be dropping a link inside of the description on YouTube and on Crowdcast if you're watching. And that's going to be your chance to go ahead and get this. But come on, stay tuned, because I'm going to go ahead and open the doors and it pops off it's going to be massive, right? The coupon code for 20% off is PapaWebinar20. PapaWebinar20 for the first 30 people only. It's going to be 20% off. Then Jay right next to me is going to go ahead and cut the signals off, right? So they're going to be literally not working and we're not going to have it available. So get that ready, and we're going to go ahead and do it. Papa Webinar 10 is going to be live until the webinar ends. Now, this is not just 10% off. I've gone ahead and slashed everything with the biggest ever anniversary discount for you guys, so you can apply these coupon codes on top of your deal, right? Make sure you get it ready. We've got people who are saying, I'm ready, I'm loaded up. I'm going to go ahead and give Jay a sign in 2 seconds and tell him when we can do this, right? All the limited coupon codes are here, and this is what you need to know. Right, I'm gonna go ahead and pump up the music and get us ready for this one, right? I'm gonna go ahead and turn this up right now, and I'm gonna do it with the Papa Fam anthem so we can go ahead and do this the right way, right? Guys, if you wanna go ahead and join the Papa Fam today, this is gonna be the place that you need to do it, right? This is never gonna be an opportunity like this to join in to an awesome community, family ever again. I'm gonna go ahead and tell Jay right now to update the Papa Fam description on YouTube. So the first link in the description is gonna be the one that you're looking for, or it's gonna be the link in Crowdcast right now, which is popped on the screen. These are your coupon codes. Papa Fam, I am opening the doors to 0 to Full Stack Hero. Go right now and go ahead and grab your spot at 0 to Full Stack Hero. The webinar sale is now officially live. We have 20% off for Papa Webinar 20, and it's only going to apply for a very, very few of you. And Papa Webinar 10 for 10% off the original sale prices. The sale is now officially live. www.papareact.com/course. Go ahead and check it out. As people jump in, I'm going to be shouting you out, and I'm going to bring on some members inside the Papa Fam to go ahead and speak to. The sale is now officially open, guys. Right? I want to see everybody take advantage of it. Do what you can do. That is the biggest sale we have ever done inside of the Papa Fam. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you right now, and I'm going to show you what we offer inside the course. You guys can feel free to have a look yourself on the link below, papareact.com/course. Go ahead and check it out yourself. Let me go ahead and open up the screen right now. This is insane. We have a Ben just joined in. We have Tino just joined in. Awesome stuff, guys. The Papa Fam mega sale is now live. This is what you're going to see when you head over to the channel. Right, look at this. We can go ahead and click the join live webinar if you haven't already, but special sale price until the webinar ends, and it's going to go ahead and disappear very shortly. Right, as soon as I go off this stream, I'm going to get rid of this sale. Right, so this is going to literally disappear. We've slashed everything by a massive 100 for Papa Platinum and an incredible 200 off. We have Abhijit just joined in. Welcome, dude, to the Papa Fam. That's what I'm talking about, man. Lovely to see you here. This is incredible stuff, guys. All right. Savvy Circle says, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Shake says, I got it. What's up, dude? Good to see you here. We have Shyam Sundar. Thank you so much. Here we go. We got Hema Abhijit says, I'm in. I'm looking forward to crushing it. Papa Diamond, you get 200% off. Remember, use Papa Webinar 20 for 20% off that price. Papa Webinar 10 for 10% off as well. This is the biggest sale we have ever done, guys. Right? And with that said, I'm actually going to start bringing people on. Jay, let's go ahead and queue up some people to go ahead and join us right now. And I'm going to see if my camera actually works. All right? Go ahead and feel free. Let me know. Let's go ahead and see what we can do. And while he does that, while he lines up people, Problem Story says, hey Sonny, just connected now. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Welcome to the Papa Fam. We already have 10. Wait. So let me just double check. We already have. Oh, we have Shreyas just joined Papa Diamond. What is up, Shreyas? Good to see you in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Guys, we actually have 12 people already bought into Papa Webinar 20. That means that link is going to disappear very soon. That link is gone. I'm telling you, already 12 spots have gone. Once it hits 30, we are done. Right, Jay, how are we looking? We have Jose Santos. Welcome to the Papa Fam, dude. full stack training, weekly coaching calls, exclusive Slack community, support from the Papa fam. Venkat says, all right, let me check. Jay just sent me a link right now. I'm going to go ahead and bring on one of our Papa fam members, and I'm going to try and bring on my camera as well, because I want this to be working in the way that I wanted it earlier. I want it to look kind of a bit nicer than what it was at the moment, right? So let me see if the camera is actually on right now. Is it on? No, I don't think it is. Right. No, we're going to stick with the FaceTime camera then. We're good. We're going to have to do it. It's all right. It is what it is. All right. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to bring on some of the Papa Fam members. And if you just joined in, then make sure you go ahead and message Jay in Slack, and I will bring you on to the stream. And we'll literally have a chat right now. All right. And it is a full stack course. Yes, this is 100% a full stack course. And we're going to go ahead and show you how to go ahead and level up as a developer. So I'm going to bring in our first caller. Jay, who is this? Oh, we have Brian. Nice. We have Brian. Brian is full of incredible energy. I'm going to go ahead and pause the music right now while we get Brian in. Let's go ahead and bring him into the call right now. So Brian's actually a diamond member inside the Papa Fam. Incredible, incredible energy. Awesome guy. And I'm excited to bring him in. Where is Brian? Let me see. Let me open it up right now. So it's just connecting to him right now. Join with video. Let's go ahead and pop it in. And we should have Brian up on the screen in just a sec. Let me go ahead and see if it's working, Brian. My video's off right now, but I'm going to actually turn my video off so you can actually go ahead and I'll keep my video on. That's cool. All right. What's up, Brian? Good to see you, dude. Oh, no, we can't hear you, Brian. Is it my speaker? Let me have a look. So I've got, let me go ahead and pull in. Maybe it's my, okay, there we go. There we go. That's why. So Brian, speak.
Okay. How about
yo? What's up, man? Good to see you, Brian. Hey, I'm doing good, dude. How are you doing?
Dude, I'm doing so good. I've been so fired up with all the Web3 stuff. Like, you're obviously killing it, but like, this is next level. I love that you're like in Web3. We talked about this, but
nice, awesome. Dude. So Brian, tell me, what was it that made you, when did you start your development journey, firstly?
Oh my gosh. So I started 2 years ago, and Sonny, like, you were actually, I tell the story of how I got into coding actually on Instagram. You were like one of the people, and YouTube, of course, but like, you were one of the first people that I started following. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I thought coding was like going in books and like locking yourself in a room and like not interacting with anyone. And I was like, wait, this guy's like making it fun and he's building real stuff. Like, you don't need like this whole 50-person team to build apps. And like,
exactly,
you were one of those people that I started following. And I was like, and this goes back 2 years, and it's just been like major growth in like the last year, because I've been like, things have been making more sense. But like, you were one of those people to like actually show me like, this is all possible, and like, you can do this like starting right now. You like
nice,
so
dude.
Much, and I was like, I have to get into coding, like, because of Sonny, like 100%.
Dude, I remember when we had our first chat, and I remember your energy was radiating through the camera, and then the lights, the whole setup. I was like, do you stream? Because you need to stream as well. Somebody says your voice is low. Oh, I'll actually I'll bring his voice up a bit. There we go.
Are you able to?
Yeah, that's good. So now you should be super loud. That's all better.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, dude, but amazing stuff. And let me ask you a question, right? What was your best kind of takeaway from joining something like the Papa Fam and Zero to Full Stack Career? Because it's very different to your typical Udemy course, and I don't think a lot of people will understand that difference. So if you had to sum it up, what would be your best takeaway from joining Zero to Full Stack Career?
Yeah, that is a great question. And I actually talk about this with some of my dev friends. So it's kind of like, you can take a Udemy course to like learn a specific thing. Like if I wanted to like learn Redux, right? Like I wanted to like dive deep into like a specific tool, but it's kind of like, it's so limited to like what the person is creating to like that point. So a lot of times, like, I feel like a lot of courses are constrained from like, there's these 5 modules and that's it. Like it's not growing, it's not enhancing, there's no community aspect, and there's no real way to like ask questions. Like a lot of times, I mean, there are like some people that respond, but it's not like someone that's in a Discord or a Slack all the time. And I feel like a lot of the like the diamond calls specifically, or like the platinum calls too, like when you're there, like and I don't know if you like think about this, but like when you kind of coach us of sort of like, well, what do you think the answer is? And then it's kind of like, we are walking through that. It's like, you're helping us learn. It's not just like, here's the answer. It's not like the tutorial hell, right? Like we're sort of being guided of like, oh, well, do you think that this is the right thing? Or like, this hook, right? Like, why are you using this hook versus that hook? Like, no Udemy course does that because it's so just like video content. So I love
Yeah,
being able
dude.
to have you guide us and like mentor us because I no courses have that. And the mentorship in the community are huge, huge, huge game changers for me.
I've definitely tried to do that more since I've heard a good feedback about it, where basically,
Yeah.
during those sessions, I'll go ahead and I'll tell you like, what do you guys think? And then we'll
Yeah.
have that pause, right? We'll have that moment where everyone's looking at each other like, oh, he's actually asked us, and everyone's waiting and testing their knowledge. And we do this even greater in Diamond, but because there's less people, obviously, because it's more close to me. But I've noticed that that works amazing, and that cannot be delivered in a Udemy course. So that's been
Yeah.
one of my number one. And in fact, Brian, I have to say, you are actually one of the students who introduced me to Web3 and the world of Morales and those kind of things. So you're a big reason as to why this whole thing even happened. So that's
Oh, that's
actually a
crazy.
massive thing. Yeah. So
Oh, word.
definitely.
Okay. That's so cool, man. Like, yeah. Funny thing about it though. So like when I found you, like, okay, so this goes back a couple years. So
Yeah.
I took just sort of like some of the courses on it, and like Web3's changed so much. Like I to be
Yeah.
honest, like when you're using Morales, like I wish that they had that like when I started because it was so like there weren't a lot of tools, there was not a lot of like education, and there
Yeah.
wasn't like people working with you because it's like I got a little bit discouraged to be honest when I started with Web3 in the beginning
Right.
because there was so much to learn. There wasn't like a pop-up and there wasn't a community, there wasn't like anyone to talk to. And then being able to now like hit you up, like any of the success coaches, like any of the community people that are like learning about this too. We're kind of like in the weeds, in the trenches, learning all this stuff. It's like, I wish that I had something like this
Yeah.
like 2 years ago when I started. But I mean, no regrets, right? Because you can't look back or you'll hurt your neck, right? Like you got to
Yeah.
just keep moving forward. I think you talk about that, right? Just like keep pushing. But that's
Exactly.
where like community like helps so much. So I love that you're making like a space for like Web 2 and Web 3 because it's those are the
100%.
skills you have to know.
100%. Dude, I have to ask you then, because you got us to this point, right? You introduced me to the world of Web3. So do you think the Papa Fam should have its own NFT?
Ooh, yeah, like I think it has to come back to like who's starting it, right? And like what's the
Right.
purpose? And I feel like if you have a really strong community and a really strong mission and vision,
Yeah.
it's like that NFT can be literally whatever you want it to be. And I feel like you have really good ideas of like bringing people together and like man, there's so many utilities you could have for the NFT. It could be like membership, it could be education, like it could just be like empowerment, like bringing people to like into coding.
Yeah,
So
dude,
a
imagine
hundred
if you
percent.
could grab a diamond membership as an NFT. It would be awesome, right?
Oh, that'd be so sick.
Can
You
you
have that
imagine
like
that?
on
Yeah.
your profile and like your address, like your
You
wallet, show
open
that off.
MetaMask and bam, it's there. Dude, thank you so much for hopping on. A quick little question before we wrap up. I'm going to
Yeah.
ask you, if you were on the fence, or if anyone else is on the fence right now, what would be your number one thing that you'll say to them for joining something like Zero to Full Stack Hero over a normal course?
Oh, 100%. I mean, Chetty, I owe my whole coding career to you, to be honest,
Oh,
because
no,
like
dude, thank you so much.
no, real talk, like you showing us like the methodologies of how to build full stack apps. It's like there's so much stuff that's like learn front end, but then it's like completely doesn't talk about back end. And like the fact that you have taught us like six-figure skills, like personally, like I have benefited so much. Like I have like that track now because of you. And like it's kind of crazy. I had friends that were like in kind of like the developer world, and then they were like kind of like inspiring and like bringing me up to be like, oh, like you'll get there too. And like now that I'm here and it's like, whoa, like I'm working as like a lead tech or like working as a developer, like that's crazy that like that all started from 2 years ago. So like you have inspired and helped build my career and like all of my skills that I'm now using like for work. Like it's
Dude,
just
that is
it's crazy. I owe you
huge.
so much because like so much gratitude for you and like Pop Fam and everything you've created. It's been huge for me.
Thank you so much. That really means a lot. And honestly, it's a two-way street. You introduced me to the world of Web3 as well. So I always try and make it a two-way, bi-directional thing, But massive, massive thank you for coming on, dude. Love your
Yeah,
energy always. And I'll see you in the next coaching call, man.
100%. So you're the best.
Yeah.
Thanks so
Thank you
much.
so much, dude. Brian,
Another
ladies
one,
and
yeah.
gentlemen, amazing
I'm a pop
stuff.
star, not a doctor. Bitches calling my phone like I'm locked
As you can
up.
see, guys, we have Brian. Just he absolutely radiates the right kind of energy. This is what we do inside the Papa Fam, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. We had so many people join in just during that call, right? We had Jose Santos, which I may have mentioned before. We had Subham, we have Khan Goons, we had Keanu, we had Mike Kelly, Sarah Solomon as part of the Diamond Fam. What's up? We had Russ B. Palms. We have Steve Hornet. We have Bob. I'm not gonna mess your surname up. We have Anisha Shrestha. We have Ashraf Khan. What's up, guys? And we have Mike Twitcher, who just joined in as well. That's incredible stuff, right? So that means I think we have only got like 7. Jay, how many slots have we got left? Yeah, okay, we got 7 slots left for Papa Webinar 20, and that was originally designed for the first 30, so we only have 7 slots left inside of that offer, right? So Papa Webinar 20 is 20% off the sale price as well, so make sure you go ahead and capitalize that right now. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and bring the next caller on. Who do we have up next, Jay? Let's go ahead. I think we're lining someone up now. Saeed says, Papa Fam NFT all the way, 100%. I'd love that. And in fact, if any of the new members actually want to jump on a call, please reach out to Jay on Slack and we can get you on a call right now. And I'd love to actually speak to you. In fact, I'd love to speak to, Sarah, Steve, Mike, Subham, Alba. Any of you guys want to talk? Feel free to jump in. Now we have Luke Menton, incredible student. He's the one who actually got a job as a developer, and he has a wicked story to tell. So I'd love to bring him on right now. Give me 2 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and jump him into a call. All right. Even though we had the camera issue, we've actually made it work. It's pretty good. All right. Let me go ahead and just hop in with our boy Luke. All right. So he's connecting. What's up, Luke?
Hey, Sonny, what's the story?
Hey, dude, how's it going, man?
It's going great. How are you?
I'm doing amazing, dude. I really wanted to bring you on because you had an incredible story about, your developer journey. I've seen you come from the sort of early days and early stages to going through the interview rounds to then securing your first ever job. So I'd love for you to share, what was your experience as becoming a developer? What made you jump into something like Zero to Full Stack Hero that's a first of its kind? And then how did that help you get to where you're at today?
Yeah, so I mean, like this time last year, I think I literally just jumped into HTML and CSS on like a Udemy course.
Right.
And then I think it was like around the end of January, start of February when I started to get into JavaScript. Yeah. And I struggled so much, like it was so hard. Just because you couldn't ask questions, like, through Udemy, like there was no one to talk to. Yeah. And then I think I'd done a few of your clones, and then I joined Zero to Full Stack Hero in, I think it was the end of summer.
Right.
And it's just been the best investment I think I've ever made.
Yeah, I remember when you jumped into the Diamond group and we met the first time, and seeing every week, you're saying, I've secured an interview. I'm now going to the interview, done this and that. So Luke, tell everyone the story about when you went to your interview, where I think you submitted to join the company. Then they sort of turned that down. But how did you get back from that? And how did you recover and then be in a job like you are today?
Yeah, it was kind of a funny one. I think I applied through Indeed. And yeah. Like an hour or two later, I just got a rejection. So I just messaged them back. And I was just like, these do internships. Like I'd be open to doing an unpaid internship for a while, right? Just to get myself in the door, like just to get some experience. And I kind of rekindled everything. And then I in a real interview, and they were like, "How much do you want?" So I was like, "I'd be happy with like 25 to 30K just to start off, and they can move up from there."
Yeah.
And back and offer me 40. And yeah, just I've joined the most amazing team. Like they're best guys on the planet. So couldn't be happier.
Amazing, dude. So literally went in with a goal of, 25, 30K, showed off your skills during those interview rounds and secured 40, right? And you're loving your work right now by the sounds of it.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like we're actually ripping out some internal software that like third-party software that they built their tech around. And we're kind of replacing that with our own stuff, which is built around React and GraphQL and TypeScript.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah, like I've just learned a ton since I started. I think I joined like 6-7 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But it's been amazing. Like I've never been happier.
Amazing, dude. And for anyone who's kind of, debating whether to join a community, or maybe they're looking at courses as their route of learning, what would you be your advice for someone like that?
Yeah, I mean, like I definitely started off again with a lot of YouTube stuff and some Udemy courses, and I think they're okay for getting your foot in the door just to learn the very basic stuff. But when you want to kind of take it further and you want to really progress and you want to invest in yourself, Hero to Full Stack Hero is just the way to go. Now you jump on calls, even when you first join and you see the backlog of courses and coaching calls and different modules, it's mind blowing how much is there now. Because when I started, it was probably half of what it was now.
Yeah.
Tons of content with different things every week, and all the stuff that you talk about is so modern. And even when it comes down to like the soft skill stuff and interviews and stuff like that, the advice and the fact that we have you, but we have the whole community as well. Now there's people in the community who are there who've been in this industry 10, 15 years, and that's just invaluable. So, I mean, you pay one price and then you're in it for a lifetime. So there's no reason not to do it.
Thank you so much, dude. It's amazing to have you on. Me and Luke are actually going to we've been trying to plan a podcast for a while now, but we've got a big podcast coming up. We'll definitely get that done before New Year's. And Luke, always a pleasure to bring you on. Thank you so much, man.
For having me, Sonny.
Thank you, dude. I'll catch you soon. Peace.
Bye. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. That is Luke, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome student. I've actually seen Luke literally go from the days where he's learning to kind of, and as I mentioned, guys, he joined that job, right? So he went to go in for an interview, didn't go the way that he wanted, and it was off a job posting. And how many of you guys have felt this exact same predicament where you get stuck like this, right? And then I remember he came back and I think he took some advice that we talked about inside of one of the coaching calls where we said, if they reject you, go ahead and go back with something like an internship offer. Show that you're interested and hungry. And that is the thing that got them in touch with him. He then went on to Conquer, and now he's on a 40K salary. That's £40,000 salary. Absolutely crazy, killing it, and that is awesome. Guziman is trying to join. I think he's having a few issues. Feel free to hit up Jay right now. And let's go ahead and check. Ben says, how many spots left with that code, Jay? I think we're at 3 or 4? 3. Okay. Oh, wow. We're at 3 now. So guys, we have 3 more spots for Papa Webinar 20. And it's going to go ahead and literally, we're going to close that off. But I want you guys to get it. I'm going to close it after 3. So the next 3 people to get in are going to get that. Morton says, great story. Honestly, really, really nice stuff. Edward says, so many times he's been rejected as well. Honestly, we've all been in that predicament. It's been a painful space to be in. And, we want to help you get over that hurdle, which is why we do what we do. Right. I want to go ahead and bring on some of the people who have actually joined into the course. So Jay, I'm wondering, is anyone pretty much ready? So who's ready? All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and see who's coming in. We've got Rodgers. Oh, nice. Yeah, this will be fun. All right, Rodgers is an awesome Diamond member inside the Papa Fam. If you're on the fence of joining Diamond, then listen to what he has to say right now, because he has an awesome story as well. One of our crazy, crazy awesome students. Let me go ahead and pull him in as we speak, right? Rodgers, what is up? Oh, that's actually, Jay, that's you. Has he joined yet? Oh, Daniel Slanika actually just hopped in as well. So yeah, let me just see. Jay, tell me when they're actually on the call as well, right? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into a call with Rodgers in just a sec once he's in. Right. So Vinayka says, your IG stories are awesome. Nice stuff. It's motivated me seeing you in Dubai. Okay, that's awesome, dude. And the blogs on YouTube. You're the best mentor and inspiration for me. Thank you so much, dude. That is incredible. I really do love that. Whoa, we have Daniel Slanika and Kapil Chowdhury. What's up, man? Welcome to Papa Platinum. I see you guys just flying in right now. Look, we can just see loads of names coming in. Oh, I'm plugging into the wrong camera. Loads of names right now firing in. Awesome stuff right now. So Sarah Solomon says, I'm traveling right now and can't have a call. I'm so glad to be a part of this wonderful community. I waited so long for this moment. Sarah Solomon, I am so proud that you jumped in and you took the dive to Papa Diamond as well. So I love it. I'm going to see you in a coaching call very shortly, and hopefully I can be the best mentor that I can possibly be to you and so many others. So thank you so much for believing in me. That's what we're talking about. With that said, we have one more code. Right? Was it Slack? You can talk, Jay. It's fine. All right, Rodgers is online. Yeah. Cool. Right. Jay's like, can I talk? Can I talk right now? So he is here, guys. Yeah, I'm not talking to no one. He's actually there. Let me go ahead and bring in Rodgers right now. Okay. We have one more code for Papa Webinar 20. Whoa, Michael. Jay, the meeting's not valid. All right, so we're getting a bit of trouble with that, but we'll get it. It's cool. What's up, Michael Satumba for Papa Diamond? That's what I'm talking about, guys. That is incredible. That is awesome. Welcome to the Papa fam. If you want to jump on a call, please let me know. All right, Jay, that means that we have now finished Papa Webinar 20. You guys can try it. If it works, good. But I'm telling you, that's going to be cut off in just a second. So you can try and do Papa Webinar 20. But I think it will be cut off now within the next 2 minutes. So Papa Webinar 20 is now complete. It's now finished. I'm going to go ahead and type in finished. Now you have Papa Webinar 10. All right, Papa Webinar 10 for 10% off to join. Again, you have to go ahead and make the commitment. We do this because we don't want to kind of, have time wasters. If you want to commit in yourself, we only want people who are willing to invest in themselves. All right, so let me see. We got Michael Satumba says, hello, what's up, dude? I want to bring you on a call, Michael. So if you can, go ahead, hit up Jay inside of Slack right now. You would have got an invite and all that stuff when you joined. Make sure you're there, and I'd love to bring you onto a call right now and ask you why. Why jump in? Why do what you want to do? So I'm going to... Oh, what's up, Priska Aura? She just joined Papa Platinum. Absolutely incredible member. Her homework submission was incredible. Priska, what's up? Welcome and thank you for believing in us. I'd love to jump on chats with any of you guys. Jay, what are we looking at? Papa Webinar 10, let's go. We got Rodgers now. Okay, so I'm going to jump in now. Hopefully 10 times the charm. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. Connecting. And let's see, join in with the video. Let's see. Right. What's up, Rodgers?
Oh, what's up, dude?
Oh, Rodgers, I can hear the YouTube video. I think you're gonna have to mute the YouTube video.
Yeah, it's muted now.
Yo, what's up, Rodgers? It's good to see you, man.
Good to see you too, bro. How are you?
I'm doing amazing, man. I'm just literally in Dubai right now visiting Jay, but we still managed to pull off the Metaverse challenge. It was awesome. Did you participate in the challenge, Rodgers?
Yes. I just submitted like 2 hours ago.
Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff, dude. I love it. And what's up?
How is Dubai?
Oh, Dubai's good. Dubai's hot. It's hot, but it's the right weather. It's not like too hot right now. I get a chance to see Jay. Jay, go on ahead and say what's up. Look, we got Jay in the house.
What's up?
Hey.
How are you?
It's good to see.
I can't hear you, Rodgers.
Oh yeah, he can't hear you because it's on me. But it's awesome to see. It's awesome to see that everyone can actually experience the Papa fam and the team coming together. But Rodgers, what's up, man? So what made you join into a community like Zero to Full Stack Hero, and what's your experience been like?
Okay, my story is I graduated in 2014.
Okay.
I couldn't manage to do anything by myself, so I decided to move to something that is a little bit lighter, which was networking and administration. But now when the pandemic came, I had to switch. So now I switched it's like 9 months now. It was in March.
Right.
I switched to programming. So I tried to maneuver inside Udemy, Udacity, and every kind of courses that I could get. But now in June, July, so when I jumped to the community Papa Farm, and it was crazy. It is massive. Actually, the other day I just got a gig, and I told you.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Dude, tell the world what your gig was.
So the gig, actually, everyone who is on LinkedIn, they know this logo.
Okay, DVT, nice.
So DVT, these guys can. It's a South African company.
Right.
We are things. So I'm their web. I'm their front end web. So we are doing a React, Next.js. I put in Elasticsearch, the one that you commented the other day. So doing PostgreSQL, but I was so much into Firebase. So authentication and everything I'm doing with Firebase, but the database is on PostgreSQL. So it's crazy. It's been a good journey inside here, and I can tell anyone that is outside there to jump. Actually, a little bit story. The other day when I got the gig,
Yeah.
I just told my wife, hey, I have a gig, I have an interview for a gig, and it's a good money. It's almost 100 times what I used to get. So, she was
Whoa.
happy.
Did you say 100 times?
100 times what I used to get monthly.
100 times. Wow, dude, that is incredible.
Yeah, it was crazy. So after the gig, after the interview, I told my wife, I got the gig. They're happy with me. So he was
Yeah.
like, okay, what do you expect? If you work with Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi, what do you expect? And yeah, I said,
I love
I'm
that.
supposed to be, I'm supposed to be a very good footballer. And she said, yes, Sonny and Jay is Messi and Ronaldo. So you guys go out there and shine, make me proud. So I'm here making her proud.
Dude,
Always.
I couldn't be more proud. I remember when you first hopped into the Diamond community, and man, it was awesome to see your journey and how you progressed. And I always have chats with you in the DMs and Slack. We always kind of catch up. And it's just so awesome to see. I really, really want to do a in-person event one day and meet every single one of you. It'll be so incredible. But dude, I can't get my head up. You got 100 times more than your last job.
Yes.
Do you hear that, Jay? 100 times more than his last job. That is incredible, man. Wow, dude, that is huge.
It's been a very good journey, I can say. Like less than 7 months to being a very good developer, having confidence. Actually, one thing I can say, inside the community.
Yep.
Before we start the coaching call, you normally talk about some things and concepts, and you normally ask, what should we talk about today? And there is a day you talked about Next.js and how it's being integrated to React.js, how it works. And apparently that is one of the questions that I would ask. Have you ever used Next.js? They said yes. How does Next.js work? So I remembered everything that you said. It was just like a story, and I was trying to explain everything. You have the Next.js, server-side rendering, and how it's going to bring to optimize the images to make the website even lighter. And then I was like, oh man, come in. What are you doing outside there? Come in, you need to be with us.
Oh, that is so sick. Dude, you're making me hyped. Oh my God, it's so cool, because sometimes I often feel like in a coaching call, we all get imposter syndrome. Sometimes I'm like, am I telling value here or am I not? Or is it really going to help this person's life? But when you tell me stories like that, it makes everything worth it. So that is huge, man. Thank you so much for sharing that story, man. And Rodgers, you said you did a couple of Udemy courses before. What was the problem with your Udemy courses, and where did you find Zero to Full Stack Hero was able to kind of, let's say, fill that gap?
Okay, the problem with other Udemy courses is you don't have anyone to motivate you, because apparently I bought several courses, but to be honest, I didn't go through up to 50%, because in the middle of it, I feel like this is not what I wanted. I jump to something else, I buy it. So at the end of the day, I'm just wasting money buying Udemy courses and LinkedIn Learn. So I was like, no. Then I saw you in another channel that I don't want to mention. Then eventually I had that you guys, my boy is bringing in another community. So I was like, I want to be the first person to join the community.
Hey,
so
that's what I'm talking about.
By that time, I didn't have money, but yes, I collected some cash somewhere. Then eventually I jumped. It was in June, late June. I jumped. And from there, it has been something that I can't even explain. It is massive, massive, massive. My family is now okay. And at some point, I've been stuck with my codes, and I normally DM you and Jay. Jay is somebody that can even explain. He's so fast to respond. People join so that Jay can respond to your messages. So
amazing.
One day I texted Jay and I told him, hey Jay, I want to jump to Node.js and express what is the best tutorial I can do. Immediately after 2 minutes, he sent me a link, and I was going through it, and that link really helped me to go through my personal preparation for the interview. And a lot of questions came from that link. And yeah, so it is a community with Ronaldo and Messi inside there.
I love that, dude. Yeah. The community with Ronaldo and Messi, that is awesome, man. And you've actually joined it for quite a while, right? So you've been here for ages now. So have you seen, I mean, a lot of people don't understand the concept of dynamic content and how it can grow, right? So since you've been a part of the community, has there been more content, yes or no?
A lot of content, a lot. Actually, what I like about the content is what I paid for, I'm getting more than what I paid for. Because I paid to be as from zero to hero, right? But now when you come in and tell us how you're going to maneuver through the freelancing world, how you're going to do these things, you explain the concept that you can get maybe in the documentation or maybe YouTube, you explain them in the simplest time possible. Like, that is awesome. Like I'm getting the value of my work. If you ask me, I can add some cash on that, the price that you're tagging. It should be even higher. Not like that.
That's what we try and do, dude. We've really, me and Jay have said to each other, it's mind blowing that in a year, there's now over 100 hours inside the course, right? Of just constant coaching modules. It's just crazy. And we can't even imagine in the next year where it goes and grows. But I have a huge roadmap that I have in my mind. And the best part is that you get to benefit from it. So that's awesome. You know, that's the main goal here. But dude, thank you so much for always coming in and, you know, sharing your positivity. Final thing is if you were to give somebody some advice, say they're on the fence, they want to join, but they're kind of, you know, skeptical as to if it's right for them. Any advice that you guys, you feel that you could give them that might benefit them?
Okay, my advice is you're wasting time outside there. You're wasting your time outside there. This is something that is going to change your life. I know it for a fact because it has changed my life. Like imagine less than 7 months being somewhere I can do a gig on my own and I can advise a company on how it's going to be done. It is something big. And if you go to, let's say you're going, I have a degree, but with a degree couldn't help me.
Yeah.
But 7 months inside the community is now helping me out. So anyone who's outside there and you want to make a difference in this community, if you're not going to get what you want, ask me, because I'll be there to be a witness to see you change your life, my brother.
That is amazing, dude. Thank you so much for sharing that. And Rodgers, as always, dude, I can't wait to catch up in the next coaching call. Appreciate you, bro. So I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.
Yeah.
Peace, bro. Bye.
Bye.
Guys, this is what we're talking about. This is like the community is all about. It's literally, it's just non-stop positivity that we shine around. And it's just, honestly, it's contagious. That's my best word for it. Now, before I mention anything else, as I mentioned, Papa Fam Webinar 20 is now finished. So I'm going to go ahead and close that one off. That is now gone. The only coupon that is available on top of the current sale is Papa Webinar 10. Okay, so make sure you use Papa Webinar 10 to go ahead and benefit from the massive sale that we already have going on. Before we introduce somebody else, we're going to go ahead and actually go through some of the course contents right now, because I see loads of you have joined. I want to give you a personal welcome, and I'm going to go ahead and mention that I can see Guzzy Man is trying to join as well. We will maybe consider that. Please send us an email at papareact.team@gmail.com. And we can maybe help you out, bro. But yeah, welcome to everyone that has joined. We have a huge number of members. And as I mentioned, that Papa Webinar 10 is going to be available till the end of this stream, and then that coupon dies out as well, right? So I want to go ahead and go over some of the additional things that we have in Zero to Full Stack Hero, which you aren't going to necessarily get in other sort of, Udemy courses or anything like that. So what we tend to do, I like to have a mix between things like, thank you, Savvy Circle. He goes, I appreciate your work. Really appreciate that, dude. So let me see what's happening. Nikanji Jafari says, my brother is completely new to this. Does the community start from nothing with no HTML? Oh, yes. We start from the basics. We start from the absolute beginning, and then we kind of, we'll grow you up, and you can kind of, jump into the irrelevant coaching calls which suit where you are in your journey, right? Somebody says how to get into Clouch. So Clouch, the link is in the description, links.papareact.com/Clouch to get your free crypto. Make sure you check it out. Make sure you benefit from it, okay? So inside the course, we have, a sneak peek over here. We have some of our React basics. You can even feel free to actually go ahead and join into our React basics for free to go ahead and get a sneak peek of some of the modules. But we have all of our coaching. So as you can see, this is literally not even the most up-to-date version. We have to update this actually. But you can see it's just endless. And these are 3-4 hour coaching calls, some of these, right? So we have 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Some of them go on for ages, 4 hours, where we talk about all the greatest and best things that are going on right now. We have the books that we've talked about. So, those books that I mentioned, It's going to be all pretty much inside of Zero to Full Stack Hero. Lots and lots of things from awesome members inside the community. I'm going to go ahead and actually show you guys Frank's testimonial right now. So you saw that, you guys might have seen Frank, who jumped in. And what I would recommend is, if you are on the fence right now, like Jafari, make sure, I would recommend you jump in now to get hold of that 10% bonus discount, right? Otherwise, you're going to miss that out. But we're going to hear from Frank right now, and I'm going to give you a bit of insight as to what he thinks of the community.
Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Frank. I just wanted to kind of walk you guys through why Sonny is a great mentor, how he helped me, and like why you should join the Zero to Full Stack Hero Academy. So my background is I am a longtime developer. I've done it for a long time, but it's been mobile apps. It's a little bit different. And I was looking for, how do I learn this new React thing? Good for job skills, right? It's like you get to learn all this new stuff. I went on YouTube and I saw Sonny, and I saw how he has these long format.
Frank's in the chat right now. He goes, that Frank guy is handsome. Thank you, dude.
That was very important because I did not like those long Udemy courses. They're so boring. It was just very dry. I didn't like it. I like how Sonny's like sense of humor, how he was showing us like the good parts, the part that breaks, everything in between, right? No boring like online dry courses. So you should join the Zero to Full Stack Hero Academy because it helps you level up your skills, right? You want to learn the skills that gets you to a job. And there's nothing better than having on your portfolio amazing apps that an employer can look for, right? It helps you level up those skills to have a beautiful portfolio that you can show someone. And the best thing I've definitely learned from Sonny is, you know, how to keep going, how to have like a sense of humor, right? How to like work really, really hard and learn the basics, but then also learn how to make amazing apps that can help you land a job, right? That's the goal of this whole thing. And Sonny does it in a very entertaining way. And I think you guys are gonna really, really like this course.
Thank you, dude. That is Frank. Oh, what, he's awesome guy. It's so funny because as I'm showing that video, he's in the chat and he donated $5 now. So thank you, dude. That's going to get me a coffee afterwards, which much needed. But if you didn't know about Frank, Frank's an awesome member since day one, right? And he literally is a Harvard graduate, senior dev of over 15 years. He's worked in some of the biggest tech companies. And from the videos alone, he got a $170,000 contract from just building the Spotify clone. Let that sink in for a second, right? $170,000 contract. That is mind-blowing. That is absolutely incredible and just huge, right? This is what we try and do. We try and push real results on real people. And in fact, we actually have a awesome member who just joined in. Also, welcome to Dylan Sleeth. Good to see you inside the Papa Fam.
Another one, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I'm a pop star, not a doctor. Bitches calling my
so
phone.
we
Like
actually have,
I'm
oh wait, that passes, there you go. We actually have Ashraf Khan. He goes, is there a mobile app for Zero to Full Stack Hero? Yes. By joining Zero to Full Stack Hero, it's in the starter guide. There is an app you can download to view all the course content. So 100% there is a mobile app that you can use when you get this course. So yes, feel free to check it out, dude. I'm going to go ahead and actually bring in Russell. Now, Russell is a new member who just joined in. I'm just seeing, okay, so it's Russell Palms, it must be. I'm going to go ahead and actually bring him in right now. I love speaking to new course members. So hopefully we can have a little chat with Russell and ask him what his thoughts are and why he joined.
Go ahead and actually.
What's up, Russell? Hey, what's up, dude?
Oh, how you doing?
Good to see you, dude. I am doing awesome, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. It's good to finally meet you.
Yeah, dude. So how long have you been watching the channel? How did you actually find out about this right now? And what made you pull the trigger and join us? Especially the Diamond. You joined the Diamond Fund, so welcome, man. Thanks.
So yeah, I've actually been watching your videos throughout the past year.
Okay.
I was, initially I was just watching your videos, like, oh, this is cool. This dude's doing live streams and building out like websites. That's cool. And that was at the time I was like working like as an IT admin at like a psychiatric clinic. Right. After I took a break from school for a little bit, I was actually studying computer engineering.
Okay, nice.
I had to take a break because I was kind of getting I was getting really stressed.
Yeah.
I didn't really want to work on like hardware shit, and it was kind of stressing me out. So I had to take a break. So I got a job as an IT, and I was doing a lot of software stuff for them. And initially, I didn't really know what to do, because I was literally the only person doing what I was doing over there at the clinic. So like Google was my best friend at the time. And it kind of helped a little bit when I started to watch your videos, like, oh shit, this guy's dropping some this guy's dropping. So
I like the way you just say it as it is, dude. It's awesome.
Yeah, like I started building out your clones. I'm like, oh wow, maybe I should get into web development. I didn't take any like web dev classes when I was working on my degree, so it was just like a whole new world to me, honestly. So
dude, that's incredible. And so, which clones have you built specifically?
Well, I actually started building your stuff when you were still at CP.
Okay.
So, started off with that YouTube clone. That was the first one, actually.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah. And I built out the Amazon clone on that side, and then we did it here on this channel. I built it out here, did the Spotify clone, did the Instagram clone. Actually, I did a bunch of them, honestly.
Nice, man. And did you find that way of teaching really helped,
honestly,
muscle memory?
I think it really did. Like it helped a lot rather than like doing projects at school, doing homework problems. Like it's hard to see like the connection between like real world and like the applications you're trying to apply during like homework problems.
100%. Yeah, because I was in the same position as you. I did the whole degree route and all that, and I learned all this theory, and I had no idea where to actually put it. Right, like you learn all this stuff, and you don't actually see an outcome. So when you see it in Spotify, and I clicked the button, and the state did this. It makes a lot more of a connection in your mind. So I 100% agree with you with that, man. And that's why we do what we do. So what was it that made you join the community, and especially the diamond tier? What was it that made you sort of take that leap?
I don't know. I just think it's a really good opportunity to just kind of connect with people that are doing the same thing I'm doing, because I haven't really interacted with a lot of people that are actually doing what I'm doing. So
nice. Yeah. So definitely, we found that one of the hardest things. Well, a lot of people will say go and network. Right, and it's a very tricky thing to actually do.
Yeah, that's kind of like a very broad thing to say. What does that mean? Like,
yeah, especially in COVID times, it's really tricky to go ahead and network. Right, you can't go to the conferences that used to be around. So in fact, what we actually want to do now is that's why we built this community. Right, every week we got the coaching calls. You actually will make friends in this space. You won't be alone. If you get stuck, you'll start to know the faces around the place. And especially you'll be on calls with me as well, especially in Diamond. You'll get every fortnight as well with me. So you'll get to know me, I'll get to know you quite well, and I'll be a part of your journey along the way. So as you get your job, as you do your first thing, and I can guarantee in a couple of months, you'll be on the same call with me saying like, oh man, I got my job and I'm working over at this cool place. And that's exactly our goal for you, man. So dude, awesome to have you on here. Anything you want to add in while we're on stream, or any question you want to ask me?
Yeah, like how did you start off freelancing? Because I'm kind of in that space right now. I'm starting to get clients because like I'm starting to get people who want me to like redesign their website and want to actually like build their storefront for them. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. So how did you like start that? Like I'm starting it, but like building a whole business around it. Like I've even like put up my own like domain and shit, but it's like yeah. How'd that begin with you? Like after you got your degree and stuff,
Yeah, very good question. I'll be honest, the degree didn't hold weight in a lot of the journey, right? It was a lot of self-taught aspects. Well, when it came to the actual freelancing side, the best things that I did was actually first, believe it or not, was teaching people to code, right? And that's not exactly freelancing, but what that did for me was it bettered the soft skills. So that way, when I got into a conversation when I was freelancing, it was a lot more organic. I was able to sort of talk with a lot more trust and confidence. You put their mind at ease, right? When you get good at that side of things, the trust factor comes in. And once you have trust, the freelancing gig can come in quite easy. right? So what I would recommend to you is those sites that I listed earlier, Upwork, freelancer.com, they're pretty good sites. Upwork probably has higher quality jobs as opposed to Freelancer and Fiverr. Some Freelancer is actually pretty good, but Fiverr, I found it can be a bit of a time waste at times. But believe it or not, LinkedIn. LinkedIn is actually a very good place to go ahead and get gigs. I've got some of the biggest gigs ever that I've worked on from LinkedIn. All I would recommend is push content on LinkedIn. Show people that you're a part of the space. Show people that you have this potential and interest to code. And before you know it, you'll have someone DM you saying, oh, hey, I've got a website idea. Can we have a chat? And say, yep, sure. Jump on a Zoom call. And before you know it, that's another gig. It doesn't always have to be these straight cut routes, but LinkedIn for me has been one of the best ways of connecting. But even better than that, Discord has been really good for my students, if I'm honest. So Discord, the community over there, so you'll get random people who will just be active in the community. So I've got youngster students, and they're actually sometimes the best guys to take advice from, because these youngsters at 14 are getting gigs left, right, and center. And we have some amazing students. So that would be my advice to you, dude. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Like so far, I've just been kind of getting clients from people that I've just known in real life. So that but to get like clients outside of the people that I know personally, that's kind of that's interesting. Try to get clients that I don't know.
Yeah, 100%. And it's going to take practice. It will take a lot of patience as well. And it can be disheartening because you don't know. It feels this kind of definitely feels like an empty space. But what I would recommend is inside a community like you are now, ask people straight away. Ask, because this is a community where you actually get a response. It's not like a Reddit thread where it just gets buried in this thing, right? Yeah, you've got like over 500 people now. You can just go ahead and say, hey.
It looks pretty like filled.
yeah. Discord's massive, right? Discord, we've got a couple of thousand in there. So yeah, it's we'll go ahead and give you your roles inside of Discord as well, so you'll get access to all the premium accounts. But yeah, man, awesome to have you on, and thank you so much for being a part of the fam.
It was great meeting you.
Yeah, great meeting you, Russell, and I will see you soon in a coaching call, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you, dude. Peace. Bye. That was Russell, guys. Really, really awesome meeting new students like that. I'm actually going to go ahead and most likely end the session in just about 10 minutes. So we've got that offer for the next 10 minutes only, which is Papa Webinar 10. So you guys can feel free to use this to get 10% off the webinar right now. But this is the only coupon code which is available. And after that, I'm cutting it. The coupon codes will no longer be available. Right, we may actually run the sale for a little bit, but the actual coupon code is not going to be available. So this is your final chance to join in to Zero to Full Stack Hero. Again, I'll give you a nice little breakdown of the course that we have. We have weekly coaching calls, bunch of stuff that we go ahead and we update every single week. That's our mission, that's our goal. Any new tech, we're pretty much jumping on it. And also we jump onto the fundamentals. It's not just about grinding into the new spaces, it's also about mastering some of the old ones as well. Oh, we have Monique. Oh, nice. Okay, so Monique is an awesome student inside of our course. I'm actually going to go ahead and bring her on right now. Let's see if we can go ahead and get her on a call. That is awesome. Yeah, I'd love to catch up with Monique. So let me go ahead and bring her in right now. And it's a bit tricky being remote where you've got a different setup. Let's go ahead and see. What's up, Monique? Hey.
Hi, Sunny. How are you?
I'm doing amazing. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
So Monique, introduce yourself. How much you've gone ahead and what's your journey been like, and when did you join Zero to Full Stack Hero, and how have you found it so far?
Okay, I was one of the lucky ones. I won a platinum membership in August. Thanks, Sunny.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's been amazing. I've learned more in the last 4 months than I think in the last couple of years.
Love it.
So I started off again as everybody else at varsity, and that did nothing for me. They gave me a textbook and a broken pedal, and they told me to do my thing.
Yeah.
So halfway through I left because I had my son, which is a blessing to me right now.
Amazing.
A couple of years down the line. Yeah. He's actually now, he's got promoted yesterday with you guys, or featured yesterday with you.
Oh, really?
Kino? Yes.
Wow.
We were celebrating big time.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah. So being, I love learning. And we went over and we did the Udemy thing, very boring.
Yeah.
And then I went over and paid a hell of a lot of money with college, which I feel like, yes, I learned a lot, but not enough to get me into that space of being able to create on my own.
Right.
Now I feel like I'm really in a space where I can create on my own. Kino and I are actually redoing our entire website for our business, where we sell corporate items. And and he's doing the freelancing thing, which is working out amazing, especially during COVID.
Nice.
So we've just been going strong, Sunny. And big ups to you, hey? Big ups.
Thank you.
You're making a big impact right over here in South Africa.
That's amazing. I was just about to say, where are you calling from? Yeah, so South Africa. Guys, this is inspirational stuff. She's a mother-son team, like a killer dynamic duo, right? That is awesome. And you guys literally are going to start your own company and use these skills to go ahead and enhance your company, right?
Well, our company was started a long time ago, but we always had somebody working on our website for us, and we've never been able to get someone to do it the way that we want it.
Yes.
So I suppose the only way to do it is to do it yourself.
That is incredible. That is amazing. I didn't know this. I didn't know because I always see you in the coaching calls. I always see you active in the community. But I didn't know that you had a son that was also coding. That is incredible. How long has he been coding for?
So he is on the design side, more on the coding side, but he's slowly moving over because he says, yes, son is wicked.
Yeah.
He's loving it. He's loving it.
That is amazing. And if you don't mind me asking, how old is your son?
He is 22 yesterday.
Amazing. Oh, happy birthday to yesterday. Awesome. Yeah, that is incredible. Now, thank you so much, Monique, for coming on. Any advice you'd give someone who they've never been a part of a community, you know, they're looking at the Udemy courses, all that kind of normal stuff. But if they were kind of on the fence of joining in something like Zero to Full Stack Hero, any advice as to if they should or should not join?
Oh, jump in with both legs. You can't do this thing on your own. You'll take very long and you'll be running around in circles. Should I learn this or should I learn that or should I do this or should I do that? This is the fastest route.
Amazing.
Definitely the fastest route.
Amazing. That's what we found as well. I always kind of progressed with a mentor in some space somehow, whether it be a job or a friend. Our mission is to be that mentor for you guys. So that's what we try and do.
The best so far.
Thank you so much.
The best. And the coaching calls every week just keep you going. You know, when you feel like, I'm so tired. I've been stuck for a day. Yeah. And once you get off that coaching call, you like revved up and you're ready to go again. Yeah. And the little ones, they're not so little, hey?
They're crazy,
do some
right?
Amazing
it's amazing.
Stuff.
Yeah. I really try and tell everyone this. We've got 12 to 14-year-olds that are just absolutely incredible. Yeah.
They're absolutely amazing.
Yeah, really, really nice. Thank you, Monique, for coming on. It was awesome to have you as one of our final callers. And I look forward to seeing you. And again, on your next coaching call, on the next coaching call, bring your son in. I'd love to chat to him too.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Monique. And I'll speak to you
Alrighty.
soon. All right.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye. What an awesome girl, Monique. Absolutely incredible. That is so inspiring that she's literally doing it with her son as well, right? So they're both literally coding. He's on the design side, she's the coder. They couldn't get people to do the apps that they wanted, so instead they took it into their own hands and literally started doing it themselves, which is absolutely amazing, right? So guys, if you haven't already, as I mentioned before, we do have the Papa Webinar 10. I am going to wrap up in about 2 minutes now. So I think we're just going to go ahead and give a massive welcome. We're going to go ahead and extend the sale. So the sale is going to be live for a few days. And then we're going to go ahead and see how things go ahead and go. But right now, the coupon code is going to be over in just a second. So if you want to get it, this is your final chance to go ahead and do it. It's going to be Papa Webinar 10. Guzman, we'll go ahead and check out your email in just a sec as well. But I want to give a massive shout out to some of the names. I can't go through every single one because it's just going to take me ages right now. But this is huge. The Papa family's got a massive injection of new students. So we've got Abaji, Shreyas, Jose, Alba, Subham, Khan, Mike, Bob, Sarah, Russell Palms, Steve Hornet, Anisha, Ashraf, Daniel, Kapil, Kazi, Michael, Priska, Sumik, Dylan, Jay. Oh, I did another Jay. Amazing stuff, and we have literally just more coming in every second. It is incredible. Thank you so much, guys, for believing in the Papa Fam. This is huge. We actually went ahead and used up that Papa Webinar 20 coupon straight away. It was way faster than I thought. I said to Jay, maybe that is a bit too many, but honestly, it blew up way quicker than I thought. And we have a bunch of diamond and platinum members. So once again, if you want to join Papa Webinar 10, with that said, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the call here. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the Metaverse challenge. Please be a part of the Facebook and Discord groups, as in those groups, I will be announcing the winners as well as sending emails out to all winners and a Zoom call request. I'll be jumping on calls with them, celebrating their massive day where they're going to get, you know, the diamond with the 500 cash or the platinum winners as well. It's going to be massive. And if you haven't already, check out Clouch with links.papareact.clouch.com over here. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a shout right now. Make sure you guys check it out, because honestly, we have grown so big over on this side. And this is just a project which, one, again, was built by us over at the Papa Fam. But it's just so exciting because this is a real example of Web3 in action working right now. You guys can see we've actually got, look, hey Papa Fam, what's up? Hyped up for today's stream. Amazing stuff. Look at this, guys. We just have so many people, and our own students went from not knowing how to code to building a site like this with over 66,000 users in just a few days. That is absolutely mind-blowing. It's absolutely incredible, and I hope you guys can follow in their footsteps and do some incredible stuff. We have messages, we have real-time chat, we have so much going on. This is huge, and they have a pre-sale if you want to get involved with the Clouch token. So with that said, thank you so much, guys. Guzzy man, I will get back to you, don't worry. And yeah, on that note, it's your boy Papa React. I'm going to go ahead and actually end it out properly with a song. Even though we don't have our camera angles, all that fancy stuff, we still made it work. And we're going to go ahead and leave it out the way that we know best, which is the official Papa Fam way. This is your boy, Papa React. And thank you for tuning into the challenge. Check out Clouch if you haven't already. We're going to go ahead and review all the homeworks. Me and Jay are going to be super busy with our work. And yeah, it's your boy Papa React. I hope you enjoyed this challenge. Momo Cully says, please don't let it into this evening. I'm waiting for my dad to take part. Yes, the challenge, we will go ahead and play open. The coupon code, you can try it. If it's closed, I'm sorry. But otherwise, the sale is up for another week. Hope you guys join in. Hope you enjoyed the challenge. This is your boy Papa React. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for being such an amazing audience, an amazing community for the rest of these days. We're going to enjoy the final day in Dubai. And yeah, Jay, say what's up. Say bye. This is your team. We've always got your back, guys. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.